Your animals depend on you every day. So we build equipment you can depend on every day. So cutting hay, feeding livestock, and managing land is easier. Loaded with intuitive, innovative features and tech, Case IH equipment isn't just built to work. It's built to work for livestock producers. Case IH, built by farmers. Talk to your Baker Implement dealer today.
Real estate isn't just about opening doors. It's about navigating contracts, inspections, and deadlines. Hi, I'm Karen Hillis, your full-time local realtor. I'll guide you every step of the way and handle the details so you can focus on the move.
American energy dominance. It's how we secure our future. By harnessing homegrown energy, we fuel our economy, power industries, and drive innovation. At NextEra Energy, we're investing more than any other company to deliver low-cost, reliable energy that powers our country's future. NextEra Energy Resources, ahead of what's next.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
In football, every play starts with one goal: protect the ball. It takes strength, teamwork, and focus to keep it safe. At First State Bank and Trust, we protect what you worked hard for, your finances. With us, you'll have a team that's always alert, keeping your money safe from every angle, through every challenge. We're here to protect your finances, because at First State Bank and Trust, your financial security is our game plan. First State Bank and Trust. Strong, secure, trusted. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Please pass the hot sauce. No, none of that watered down ketchup. Give me the heat.
At Southern Bank, we're never not helpful.
Next stop, Spicy City.
Helping spicy grandmas and everybody else.
Each morning as the sun rises, we get to work, right here in our own community, crafting cabinets with precision and care. Dedicated hands bring wood to life, shaping not just cabinets, but tradition, proudly supporting the families and values we share. From our family to your home. WW Wood Products. Built here, built strong.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from your family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
Since 1984, Bagby Wealth Management has assisted clients in reaching their personalized financial goals. Whether it's retirement, investments, or securing your family's future, we're here to guide you every step of the way. For more information, please call or visit our office in Dexter today. Your path starts here.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
I'm Karen Hillis, and I think you'll love what's behind this door.
A 3-bedroom brick ranch in Malden with great potential. Has attached carport and a large fenced backyard.
Let's walk through it together. Give me a call today.
Your animals depend on you every day. So we build equipment you can depend on every day. So cutting hay, feeding livestock, and managing land is easier. Loaded with intuitive, innovative features and tech, Case IH equipment isn't just built to work. It's built to work for livestock producers. Case IH, built by farmers. Talk to your Baker Implement dealer today.
Real estate isn't just about opening doors. It's about navigating contracts, inspections, and deadlines. Hi, I'm Karen Hillis, your full-time local realtor. I'll guide you every step of the way and handle the details so you can focus on the move.
American energy dominance. It's how we secure our future. By harnessing homegrown energy, we fuel our economy, power industries, and drive innovation. At NextEra Energy, we're investing more than any other company to deliver low-cost, reliable energy that powers our country's future. NextEra Energy Resources, ahead of what's next.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
In football, every play starts with one goal: protect the ball. It takes strength, teamwork, and focus to keep it safe. At First State Bank and Trust, we protect what you worked hard for, your finances. With us, you'll have a team that's always alert, keeping your money safe from every angle, through every challenge. We're here to protect your finances, because at First State Bank and Trust, your financial security is our game plan. First State Bank and Trust. Strong, secure, trusted. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Please pass the hot sauce. No, none of that watered down ketchup. Give me the heat.
At Southern Bank, we're never not helpful.
Next stop,
Spicy City. Helping spicy grandmas and everybody else.
Each morning as the sun rises, we get to work, right here in our own community, crafting cabinets with precision and care. Dedicated hands bring wood to life, shaping not just cabinets, but tradition. Proudly supporting the families and values we share. From our family to your home. WW Wood Products. Built here, built strong.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from your family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
Since 1984, Bagby Wealth Management has assisted clients in reaching their personalized financial goals. Whether it's retirement, investments, or securing your family's future, we're here to guide you every step of the way. For more information, please call or visit our office in Dexter today. Your path starts here.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
I'm Karen Hillis, and I think you'll love what's behind this door.
A 3-bedroom brick ranch in Malden with great potential. Has attached carport and a large fenced backyard.
Let's walk through it together. Give me a call today.
Your animals depend on you every day. So we build equipment you can depend on every day. So cutting hay, feeding livestock, and managing land is easier. Loaded with intuitive, innovative features and tech, Case IH equipment isn't just built to work. It's built to work for livestock producers. Case IH, built by farmers. Talk to your Baker Implement dealer today.
Real estate isn't just about opening doors. It's about navigating contracts, inspections, and deadlines. Hi, I'm Karen Hillis, your full-time local realtor. I'll guide you every step of the way and handle the details so you can focus on the move.
American energy dominance. It's how we secure our future. By harnessing homegrown energy, we fuel our economy, power industries, and drive innovation. At NextEra Energy, we're investing more than any other company to deliver low-cost, reliable energy that powers our country's future. NextEra Energy Resources, ahead of what's next.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
In football, every play starts with one goal: protect the ball. It takes strength, teamwork, and focus to keep it safe. At First State Bank and Trust, we protect what you worked hard for, your finances. With us, you'll have a team that's always alert, keeping your money safe from every angle, through every challenge. We're here to protect your finances, because at First State Bank and Trust, your financial security is our game plan. First State Bank and Trust. Strong, secure, trusted. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Good evening and welcome to another night of high school girls volleyball on Aycorp Sports. High above the Mildred Wiggins court, sitting in the Uncle Jimmy Sims press box, we are Aycorp Sports. Here in Advance, Missouri, though, the Hornets take on their Stoddard County Class 1 District 3 rivals, the Bell City Cubs. Alongside my broadcast partner, Casey Ritter-Spate, I'm Philip Britt. Coach, this should be a great one.
Yes, it should. You're so right, Philip. This is a fun rivalry game, right? They're only 10 minutes apart from each other. So,
Yep.
Of course, there's going to be some rivalry going on here. And this has been happening for generations, correct?
Yep.
So, volleyball here in Southeast Missouri, it's always been dominated by Advance over the last several years, as they have had almost every team in Southeast beaten at a time, right?
Yep.
So, like, most all teams in Southeast Missouri. We have these two coming off the grueling weekend of the Dig for Life Challenge in Cape. Very, very busy weekend.
Absolutely. Both teams, I'm sure, are a little bit tired from that.
Yes. So they were in different divisions.
Yep.
So Advance was in the red upper division, and Bell City was in the black division. Both did pretty well.
They did.
So stats here from the weekend. We have Bell City. They went 6-1. Losing only 2 sets all weekend long. They lost those in the semifinal game against the champions of that Dig for Life championship,
Right.
Bismarck,
Yep.
and who's also Class 1.
That's right.
Okay. Then you have the Hornets. They were in the upper division. They went 3-2 with tough losses to now 2-time tournament champions and reigning state champs of Winona. Powerhouse there.
Absolutely.
So they had to play. And then, of course, their second loss came from Valley Catholic in the quarterfinals in that red division.
Winona also a Class 1 school.
Class 1?
I mean, that's astonishing, the talent that Class 1 has. You know, this district that these two teams are in is and of that, this is probably the toughest Class 1 district in the state. I mean, it really is. It's almost like, you put together, they're all fairly local. I mean, you got Leopold, which played extremely well. They were also in the upper division with Advance. You got Bell City, you got Advance, you got Meadow Heights, which went all the way to the finals of the black division.
Mm-hmm.
It's just really a great group. And then the winner of this district probably gets Bismarck in the next round.
Yeah.
And so it's just wild how good that this area is. Bismarck's probably happy to be in District 4. I think it moved them out of Winona's district, which they're probably happy about. But it'll be interesting to see how that all plays out come tournament time.
Yeah, it's just amazing. Class 1, for a lot of people, if you don't know how classes are arranged, it goes by the school's population, right? So Class 1 is going to be your smallest schools possible in the state of Missouri.
Yep.
And when you have the smallest schools, you got to look at the population of how many girls are in that. You may only have 1 or 2 girls sometimes coming out from each grade.
Yep.
You may have just 5. So it's amazing what type of volleyball we get from this Class 1, technically all around the state of Missouri.
I agree. Absolutely. So it was a great tournament over the weekend. I followed it from a distance, from afar. I didn't get to see any of the games because we were busy this weekend, but I was trying to keep track of it. My daughter-in-law's team at North Pemiscot was playing. They actually did really well. I was proud of them. But, there were some surprises, I thought. Advance was able to avenge their loss to Saxony Lutheran. They lost to them here on Aycorp Sports a couple of weeks ago, and they beat them 2-0 in action at the Dig for Life this weekend. So, all right. So normally, a lot of times we'll take a break during our during the national anthem, just because we aren't always able to hear it really well. We don't have a setup for it, but we've got a microphone set up tonight. We're going to try to do it because it's a cappella here, and they do a great job. So we're going to try to cut to them and be back after the national anthem. Wow, thank you for that rendition. It's beautiful. They always do that here, a cappella, and it's such a great...
Yes, Allison Page, the director of the choir here at Advance, she does a phenomenal job with those kids.
Absolutely. So our starting lineups, first for the Bell City Cubs, number 3, Aneva Bowling. Number 4, Presley Mannon. Molly Mannon, number 6, all underclassmen so far. Number 7, Emily Garner, the first senior to be on the starting lineup. Number 11, Gwyneth Bowling, she's a junior. And number 18, Molly Yarbrough, another senior. And then Hayden Walter, sophomore libero for the Cubs. Or for the Advance Hornets. Number 1, Zoe Lacey. Number 2, Cashin Sturgeon. She was very impressive in their match against Saxony Lutheran last week. Number 7, Emma Eilers, all-state player for the Hornets. Number 11, Olivia Kennedy. She's a junior. Number 17, Ava Bowling. Number 23, Mallory Mayberry. Libero, number 5, all-state Brogan Hawkins. One of those rare occurrences where your libero's all-state. You don't see that very often.
You don't. A lot of times those liberos get overlooked, right? But
absolutely.
If you know volleyball, it always starts with a pass.
Sure does. And she does a great job back there.
This should be a pretty fun game.
It should. It should. And, you know, as rivals, even when it was lopsided, there was always excitement about a match like this.
Yes, I'd say we have a very good crowd here at Advance High School. We got a good amount of crowd, good amount of people on each side.
Right.
Yeah,
absolutely. All right. Teams are huddled up. Referees are ready to start. Anytime now, ladies, is what they're kind of saying.
Yeah, so we'll just kind of go over a little overview. So of what we saw in warm-ups, it looks like that Bell City is going to be running a 5-1, meaning a setter is going to be setting all the way around and be a live setter in the hit in the front row. And then Advance typically usually runs a 5 or a 6-2, having 3 hitters at the front of the net every time with the setter coming from the back row.
Right, their setter's always in the back row. What that allows is the Bell City will have their setter will actually be able to attack 3 rotations as opposed, but the way Advance plays, they have 3 solid hitters in the front row at all times.
Correct. And I don't think there's a right way and a wrong way.
No,
I think
agree.
it's whatever fits your
And
team
part
the
of it's
best.
your personnel, absolutely right. All right, so Bell City with the initial serve. And into the net for point number 1 goes to the Bell City Cubs. Neva Bowling with the initial serve, serving again.
And she is the freshman for Bell City that's playing.
A little out of system for the Hornets. Set to the outside. Molly Mannon that time blocked. Kennedy out of the back row. Picked up nicely by the libero there.
Good control on both sides.
Libero with the set. Left-handed swing there.
Good save by Mallory Mayberry.
Oh, went right over the backboard. Didn't hit anything, but not able to play it.
Yeah, it looked like there was a little bit of confusion of who was going to take that ball.
And I think there was an expectation it was going to hit something and move and ricochet, so they were not really sure where it was going. Emma Eilers back to serve for the Hornets. Tough play by the setter that time, but she got it up.
Good high ball.
Sturgeon first swing, her first swing, picked up nicely, covered nicely that time. There's Kennedy.
Wow.
Very nice, good play by the
Look at that.
Bell City defense.
Good block by Miss Yarber.
Oh, and there's a nice tip to the right spot that time.
I think we're going to see more of a defensive game in this particular match than an offensive game, I really think.
So Eilers back to serve again. 2-1 right now for the Hornets. And out of bounds. 3-1 now. So Eilers with the serve. Pass too close to the net, but
good recovery.
Sturgeon with the tip finds the spot. That set was way on the net, close to the net, and so she was just tipped it over with her offhand. So Eilers back to serve again on a little bit of a run here for the Hornets. Eilers with the bump set to the outside. There's Bowling right into the block.
That was a great block by Molly Arbor. And I believe it is, nope, it's not Presley Yannon, it's Molly Mannon. Yep. Molly Mannon, they had a great double block over there.
So Yarbrough back to serve for the Cubs. Nice pass by Hawkins. There's Kennedy on the outside. Good pickup by Bowling. Set to the outside to Sturgeon.
Nice dig
picked up by
again.
Yarbrough.
And there's a hit.
Molly Mannon again from the outside. So the Cubs now down 4-3. Yarbrough back to serve again. Low serve. Picked up nicely. Outside to Sturgeon. And that time off hands and out of bounds. Hayden Walter back in.
If Gwyneth Bowen would have just taken those hands and pushed it more up instead of back, I think she could have saved it, but she saw it.
Yep. Sturgeon to serve for the Hornets. Picked up nicely. Pass to the outside.
Nice aggressive tip.
Nice, yes. A little pace on that tip.
All right, so Bell City setter now is in the back row, which means they have three hitters on the front line.
That's right. But she can't attack, so that's the only one of the drawbacks from having her. I mean, the other side can't ever attack, so
yep.
She just has to remember where she's at. Nice pick up there by Hawkins.
Little row shot.
Oh, nice cut. Yeah, absolutely.
That was Ava Bowling with that little row shot.
Nice angle that time. Took the right angle.
Mm-hmm.
And Kendall hit in now to run the offense for the Advanced Hornets. And serve. Set to the right side.
She had a fly to get
Mannon
that,
was flying in from the way back.
Good up by Hayden.
Now she's all the way on the other side of the court, trying to cut across, and that time cut it a little short. She was all over the court. So hit back to serve again. Nice pass that time to the middle. Bowling out of the middle that time.
Yeah, that was an aggressive tip. She was tipping to score. She wasn't tipping to save. She was
right.
tipping to score.
She had a spot she was going for, and she saw it wide open. It's Mannon back to serve, and that ball's in.
Nice. That thing floated, and right when they thought it was going to be out, that thing dropped. That was
right
a
off.
great float serve.
Yep. And you got two really good defensive players back there too, and they just let that one drop. Free ball back over. Let's see what Bell City can do with it. And there's
Gwyneth Bowling.
Gwyneth Bowling out of the middle again. She's a tall middle. She's effective right now against this front row of Advance. They're a little bit undersized against her right now up there. Set to Kennedy.
Good pass by the setter. Now she's going to attack
And
from the
back
back
to
row.
her and into the top of the net.
Yeah. But, you know, again, I admire those players that go up and swing.
Absolutely. Keep swinging. That's what coach will tell them. Kennedy back to serve.
Good pass by that freshman, Aniva Bowling.
Oh, and there's Bowling with a nice,
and her big
solid
sister
hit.
put it down.
Absolutely.
Great pass by the little sister. Big hit by the big sister.
Absolutely. That was a solid hit, too. Into a spot where no one was covering. Walter, the libero, back to serve. Coach Meyer calling the play for her, the serve for her.
Nice dig.
Nice pass and perfect set. Handled well by the Hornets that time.
Good defense all the way around, both teams.
Eilers with the tip back over.
And Molly Arbor.
And Yarbrough with a solid swing.
So we're really seeing a lot of rallies back and forth. Both teams are not really letting the ball hit the floor.
You're right. Defense is the key right now for both teams.
Good serve down that line.
And the line judge gets hit in the feet. And she's well outside the court, so clearly out.
Yes, but you know that Madison Hitman-Rowe, that's who just hit that ball for the Hornets. She's a freshman, and I was pretty impressed with her during that Saxony game, and I'm going to be pretty impressed with her. I think we're just going to see more and more good things out of her as the year goes on.
She hits really well, I agree. That was Zoe Lacey with the big left-handed hit. A little bit long there from Miss Bowling. Brogan Hawkins back to serve for the Hornets. He's a senior libero, all-state player for this Hornets team last year.
Controlled it, and here comes Mannon. She thought about it, going after
She did
that
thought about
ball.
hitting it. She sure did. Let's hit Monroe again, just a little long that time.
But man, she came in to hit the ball.
She sure did. She knows her role. Just to swing away.
Out to Surgeon.
Full bump set. Oh, nice block that time.
That was a great block.
Yarbrough and Mannon.
Yes, again, solid. Mannon did a great job setting that block up, getting right in front of Sturgeon, and Molly Airburn just closed it perfectly. Good hands by Olivia Kennedy.
Yeah, nice pass that time. Good pick up. Oh, not able to tip it back over. It was bowling that time. Substitutions. In comes Mallory Mayberry again to run the offense. Mayberry back to serve. And that time the serve was not handled as well by the Cubs. Mayberry serving down 11-12 here in set number 1. Wow, that didn't hit anything, but it sure looked like it was going to. And again, communication issue there on the Cubs side.
Yeah, so Bell City just needs to just calm down, get themselves composed, and just keep doing what they were doing. Good pass.
Because they were on a little run there.
And there's that aggressive front row setter.
Yep.
So, number 4, our Presley Mannon, the 10th grader sophomore. This is actually her first year setting.
Okay.
This is her first year setting. She plays usually for her club team. She plays libero, then was a hitter other swell. So I feel like she's doing a pretty darn good job for her first year setting, right?
Absolutely. Neva bowling with the ace right into the middle of the advanced defense.
Great pass.
Nice quick set to Sturgeon, but the timing was a little off.
Wow, look at that.
Good tip over that time.
Back row to Kennedy.
By Mannon.
Wow, she got a hand on great gate coverage, and here comes Mannon. She was close.
Just missed that one. You know, there is an advantage to the fact that your setter has hit before and played defense. I mean, she's got a lot.
A knowledge, right?
Didn't just come up setting all the time.
Yes.
So absolutely. So Eilers with the serve. Back set that time.
Good coverage.
And out.
Man, that was close.
It was.
Good reaction.
She was watching it all the way to the ground.
Little shy of that in line.
So 14-all. Eilers back to serve for the Hornets. Nice pickup, tight on the net, but Mannon able to tip it over. Kennedy not able to tip it over. He's behind her, and she had to reach back with her offhand and couldn't get it over. So Gwyneth Bowling back in. She was a real weapon in the middle first time around. We'll see how effective she is this time. Sturgeon with the swing, a little bit long. No touch. 15-14, Bell City with the lead. 16-14, sorry. We had the point up before they did on the clock that time. Josh Ivor in our direction is on top of things tonight. 17-14.
I will say, I feel like Bell City's serving very aggressive to this Advance team, because Advance is known for their passing.
They are, and you know, Advance has an interesting setup. I think they have a tendency to basically have 2 girls back to receive a lot of times, and that's a challenge.
It is, and that's how confident Coach Aaron Hoffman is with their passers.
Absolutely. All right, so timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Since 1984, Bagby Wealth Management has assisted clients in reaching their personalized financial goals. Whether it's retirement, investments, or securing your family's future, we're here to guide you every step of the way. For more information, please call or visit our office in Dexter today. Your path starts here.
Real estate isn't just about opening doors. It's about navigating contracts, inspections, and deadlines. Hi, I'm Karen Hillis, your full-time local realtor. I'll guide you every step of the way and handle the details so you can focus on the move.
And we're back here at Advance High School. Reset things. Here we are in set number 1. The visiting Bell City Cubs up 18-14 over the host Hornets. Bell City has been, as you mentioned, very aggressive, both serving and attacking. Their defense has been solid. What does Advance have to do to turn that around, Coach?
Yeah, I think the first thing is we got to get some passes from Advance, right? They got to have those passes. They have 2 great setters. They do have a good front row, so they can actually run that offense. But right now, we've got to have passes.
That was called in by the line judge. The Advance players thought it was going to be out, but she called it in. I couldn't tell. I'm old, my eyes are old, so that's why I'm not a referee.
Good hands by Olivia Kennedy. Let's see if she can put it down.
Back to her and not able to get it over the net. That's surprising from Olivia Kennedy. Usually she doesn't tip a lot. She puts a lot of pace on the ball, and we haven't seen a lot of that yet tonight. So.
Yeah, well, actually, they're going to give the point back to Advance because they're saying there was a net violation.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well, they got lucky there.
Yeah. So net violation, and honestly, this may need the break that the Hornets needed. They needed that change momentum, or I'm afraid Bell City would have taken advantage of it and kept rolling.
I think you're right, because they were definitely on a roll, and that would have been 20, point number 20. So, and then that ball was set too close to the net. Not much that Mannon could do with that one. So Sturgeon back to serve again.
Good pass.
Nice pass and nice hit out of the middle for Bowling. Kennedy was there on that, but it was a solo block, and she just wasn't quite up to the net. She hit that ball right on to the end of her block.
Yes. Kennedy just needed to press over just a little bit more for that ball to be blocked.
Yep.
Wow, what another great serve by the Bell City Cubs.
Yep. Picked up. Good set from Mannon. To Mannon.
Tip. Great coverage by Hayden. Walker.
And not able to make that play.
But great hustle by those
amazing
Bell City
hustle.
Cubs.
Absolutely.
Great hustle.
Gwyneth Bowling on the floor diving after that ball. Even though she probably knew that the angle was too tough, she wasn't going to be able to get that back over. She wasn't going to stop trying.
Correct. And like we said last time we were together, Phillip, you can't teach hustle.
That's right. Absolutely. Kendall Hitt back in, running the offense for the Advance Hornets and serving. Not sure that's what Bowling was expecting on that set, but she got it. Now back to her in the middle. Nice directional that time.
Back row.
Eilers with the hit. You know, she's not very tall, but she is a solid hitter. You give her a decent set, and she will swing away on that ball.
Yeah, she is such just a solid player all the way around. She's smart.
Absolutely.
She's volleyball smart. Her court awareness is spot on, and that makes a big difference.
Sure does. And there she is to pick the ball up. And that time, Kennedy hits a little bit harder, and it falls. The pace was a little different than what I think Bowling was expecting. And Bell City will take a timeout. 2019, they still lead. We're going to stay here through this timeout. Coming up next week is another big week. This week's huge for us. We got 2 more volleyball games and then a big football game on Friday night. Tomorrow night, Haley Silman and I will be at Clarkton High School, my alma mater.
Oh, look at that.
Hosting the Malden Green Wave. And then on Thursday night, we'll be in Cape for Notre Dame hosting Jackson. That'll be a fun one.
That will
Always is. Friday night under the lights will come to you from Charles Bland Stadium, where the Dexter Bearcats host the East Prairie Eagles. So we'll be excited to bring you all those games. So tune in, see what we got going on this week. So back here, this match has continued to be tightened up in the last 5 points as Advance has been on a little bit of a run. Coach Lori Meyer trying to slow that down or stop the bleeding if she can. We'll see if that timely timeout was what the Bell City Cubs needed. These coaches, each former Southeast Missouri volleyball players, Southeast Missouri State University volleyball players.
Good pass.
Set to the outside.
Wow.
Emily Garner that time. Quick set to the middle. Caught the top of the net. That's what made it easier to play. Nice tip that time from Olivia Kennedy.
Philip, I'm over here keeping my mouth shut. I want to go, ooh, ah, all the time. Those were some great saves.
No, you know what? That's okay if you want to do that. We talked about that. We've talked about that off the air, that you do make a lot of excited utterances. So, got a left-handed swing from Garner again. And then there's Zoe Lacey, just not able to get that one back over the net.
Yeah, and she's also left-handed.
She is.
Well, I think I've seen 3 left-handed girls between Advance and Bell City,
Yep.
and wow, that's
a lot.
nice.
It is.
And rare.
It's nice to have. Kennedy swinging away out of the back row that time. Good pickup by Walter.
Great aggressive back row attack by Mannon.
Little out of system here, but there's Presley Mannon with the swing. And
yep, they're going to call it back row attack.
Got to remember, she's got the only way she can swing is from behind the 10-foot line. So.
Yeah, and her foot was on that 10-foot line. So she made contact. That's why they had to call a back row attack on her.
Yep. You got to know where you're at. She's the only. Anybody in the back row has to be behind that line to attack. So
going to the outside, and wow, what a great solo block by Bowen.
But Advance stayed with it, and that was Madison Hitt Monroe that time finishing it off.
Yeah.
And the Hornets have the lead, 22-21. Coach Meyer's going to take another timeout. So we'll take another timeout with them. We'll be back here in 30 seconds on Aycorp Sports.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care. We provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to everyone that may need it. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
I'm Karen Hillis, and I think you'll love what's behind this door.
A 3-bedroom brick ranch in Malden with great potential has attached carport and a large fenced backyard.
Let's walk through it together. Give me a call today.
And we're back here at Advance High School. Thank you to all our sponsors. We have sponsors that we see the commercials during the breaks, but you'll also see tickers running along the bottom of our screen. We love what they're doing. They help us bring high school volleyball and football and basketball to you during each school year. We're very thankful to each of them, each of our sponsors. All right, so we're back here. It's 22-21. The Advance Hornets have taken a 1-point lead. Olivia Kennedy's back to serve for the Hornets. And she serves it long.
Timeout point goes
Timeout
to Coach
point.
Lori Meyer.
Absolutely, she gets it.
And now we're at 22-22.
Tied up. So Hayden Walter back to serve for the Cubs.
Great
Tough
hustle.
play and went behind the antenna. It was sure close, though.
It sure wasn't again. Hustle.
It was a great hustle.
Now Coach Myers over here giving Hayden Walter a zone to serve. So she's telling her where she wants her to serve exactly. Now we can't tell what zone she's giving her, but
right. I think she gave her the just tip the top of the net and get it to go over the side. Oh, good swing there by Mannon, but into the top of the net. Tied up again, 23 all. Brogan Hawkins, the All-State libero, back to serve for the Advance Hornets.
They got a good person up on the front of the net for them.
They sure do. Swing away and long, no touch.
That was a good swing, though.
It was a great swing, absolutely. That was Aniva Bowling. She's the freshman.
And that's what you want. You want to swing. If it's tight like this,
yes,
you swing.
Yep, because too many times you'll see that as just a tip. Oh, and that's out.
Wow, 24
So
all.
tied up. Looks like we'll get some extra points. As you all know, you must win by 2, so it's 24-24. No one wins at 25 this time.
Good.
Kennedy
serve.
picked up. Eilers with the hit from the back row. Yarbrough in the middle, picked up off the block.
And
there it is. Presley Manning that time from the right side.
I'm sure that feels good, you know, being a hitter and then playing libero for your club and then having to go to set. I'm sure that did feel good to get that point as a hitter.
Absolutely. And there's Sturgeon with a really strong swing.
Wow, Hayden Walter
But
brought
picked
that
up
up.
great,
Super
absolutely.
fast, super great. And a tip, another great dig.
Walter's playing well back there. Back set this time to Eilers. Big block.
Big block.
It's Bowling and Yarbrough, and that's 26-24. That's the match. Oh, that's the set.
Wow, what a great
so
first
set number 1 goes to Bell City, 26-24. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with you in about a minute to discuss set number 1 and what we can look for to set number 2 here on Aycorp Sports.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
And we're back in the Hornets' Nest, Advance, Missouri, where the visiting Bell City Cubs have taken set number 1 here in this best-of-5 match. Coach, what do you take away from set number 1, and what do these two teams have to do? Bell City to keep it moving, Advance to turn it around.
Yeah, so I definitely think Bell City's aggressive serving kept them on top. They served very aggressive to those Hornets, who is very well known for their passing, right? But they struggled. They struggled with their serves against Bell City's aggressive serves, and they weren't able to put the offense on like I've seen.
Yeah.
A lot of their passes were out past that 10-foot line. However, I do give credit to the Evans Hornets. Aaron Hoffman has done a phenomenal job teaching and training those girls, even if the set is far off, how she's trained those setters on where to put the ball so they can get a proper, at least an attack of some sort on the ball, and we still did that. But it's not what they're going to need to do against this Bell City defense. Bell City, I felt like their blocking was a little bit better than Advance. We saw a little bit more of a blocking game, and their blocking, the way they are set up with their blocking, I totally am a big believer. If your blocking is set, your defense is going to get set around the block, and you're going to be able to play defense much better.
Well, I mean, the reality is that defense is a lot easier if the blockers get a hand on the ball.
Yes.
It slows it down. I mean,
Yes.
that's just the basic, premise behind it is if we get a hand on the block, then we're going to be better off behind the block.
Yes, and you, as a defensive player playing defense in college, it was a lot easier when my blockers were in good position. I could set myself up in a position where I could see the block or see the hitter and see what they were going to do, whether it was tipping or hitting, going line, going cross court. And I do believe that is one thing the Bell City Cubs is doing a great job on, setting that block. Their defense is getting in perfect position to be able to defend. I mean, in reality, there wasn't many balls that went down on that Bell City
you're right.
Cub side.
You know, I think Bell City had a really good weekend, and I think they came out with a lot of confidence.
Yes.
Looks like they came here ready to play, and they're not. Of course, they're not intimidated by Advance. I mean, they all these girls know each other, and so it's not like they walk in here and look around and see all the championship banners and say, well, we can't win. You know, they probably get up for this game as much as any game they ever play
Yes.
because they want to be they want to be the team that beat them. You know, that's what they're shooting for. So
Yes.
So we'll see. Set number 2 about to start. Mallory Mayberry with the serve for the Advance Hornets to start set number 2.
Yeah, and look for the Hornets to come out a little bit more alive this game.
Yep. Mayberry with the serve. Molly Manning with a swing that time. Free ball back over. Brogan Hawkins. Pass a little close to the net. Saved nicely by the Cubs. It's Eilers swinging away even on a bad set.
We got a great little rally going again. That's how we started the first set.
Yep. It's Ava bowling that time. The lefty for the.
Yeah.
Oh, nice swing and hit. Libero out of the back row. Hayden Walter getting the rare opportunity to swing away from the back row.
Yeah, and I think it kind of surprised the Hornets a little bit.
I think it did too. They expected a free ball. Riley Roper in for Olivia Kennedy in the back row. Neva Bowling served that one into the net.
Yeah, it looked like her toss was just a little bit low for that jump serve. Now the thing is, as that freshman, she's got to know, okay, I missed the serve. Let's shake it off.
Get over it, right.
Get over it. Hey, bring that serve to me. I'm going to pass it. That's how I'm going to make up for that, missed serve.
Absolutely.
And she did just that pretty much.
Good pass.
Nice touch
nice
by Mayberry.
That time by Mayberry. Set to the middle. Yarbrough didn't clear the net. 4 hits. It was close.
It was close. I really didn't know if that was going to be 4 hits or if that was going to be a lift on Yarbrough, but definitely your official has a better eye than us.
Exactly. He's right on top of it. Going to fix the antenna, make sure everything's good. The other night we had problems with it falling out through the bottom of the strip, so that was a challenge 2 weeks ago when we were here.
Oh, and another kill by that libero by Hayden Walter.
She's like, it's me. I'm gonna run this back row offense.
Look at that, just trickled right up. She planned to do that all night long.
Coach Lori Meyer just has a look, just a perplexed look on her face when she came out.
That's exciting.
It is. Long serve that time by Yarbrough. And Walter, their secret weapon, back in the back row.
All right, we have Grace Dunning that just came in the front line for the Advance Hornets.
Yeah, it's the first time she's been in, I believe.
Nice jump set by that first-year setter.
Absolutely. So 3-3. Looks like this one may be just as tight as the last one. So that's what we like to see. Good competitive matches.
Now that was a good pass. And good swing.
Kennedy out of the middle that time. Put that ball down. Probably her best swing of the night. And that may be what she needed to get kind of jump started.
Yeah, just some confidence here, right?
Yep. So Kendall Hitt back in to serve and run the offense for the Advance Hornets.
Great serve.
Walter with the pass.
Great dig by Hawkins.
Nice solo block that time.
Bowling was
by
ready
Gwyneth
for that
Bowling.
one.
Absolutely. She got that long wingspan. She had to reach out, spread out, and watch that ball all the way into her block.
And she was very disciplined. So they were going up, they were tipping. Usually that slows down, and she just extended those arms up even more, held it, and that's how she got that block there.
The serve, little out of system there for the Hornets. That ball was probably going to be out, but played by the Cubs.
Little tip.
There's Dunning. Swing away that time, and no touch. Oh, she called it out. No touch. So Kennedy with the serve.
Good dig by Hawkins, going out to Ehlers.
Ehlers with the swing away again, and there's Walter picking it up. Oh, Walter for a third time? No, not quite. Great try, though.
Great try.
I mean, she's aggressive, and you got to like that. I mean, you got to want her to be. You want it to be effective, but you want her to keep being aggressive back there.
Great pass. Great save. Resetting. Good control by Dunning.
Dunning with the yep. Picked up nicely as Dunning again. Good set to the middle. Oh,
and she got
nice.
Stayed on top. Still alive, guys.
Wow.
Still alive.
That was impressive all the way around that time. And in right into that back corner. Wow.
I don't know if Aniva Bowling meant to do that, but she got it done.
She couldn't have walked over there and dropped that ball into a better position in that back corner. 6-5, Hornets still with the lead, but Hayden Walter back to serve.
Good deep serve. Going in Pittman row. Recovered.
And long.
Now, I do have to give a little credit to Avance setters. When they set Emma Ehlers to the outside, they set her really far off the net, and it's always consistent because she's shorter.
Yep.
And for her to go around that block, and you have to commend. That's really hard for setters to be able to change that.
They've got to know where. That's right. Got to know
where
who it is.
Yes.
And, yep.
So I want to give those setters on the Avance team a good shout out because that's big.
Sturgeon swinging away, even on a tough set.
Great dig though.
Nice dig by Hawkins, but not able to play it out of the net.
She read that very, very well.
She did.
Hornets only up by 1.
Yes, 7-6. Coach Meyer giving direction.
Row shot. See if they use it.
Out of the middle and down. Yarborough that time. Nice play. Both these coaches are calm presences on the sideline. They don't get too excited. They keep a steady for their girls to be the same way. And I think there's a net violation.
Okay.
Oh, back row attack.
So what happened there is the libero. That libero set the ball. She was in front of the Timta line. She set the ball with her hands. And whenever the libero does that, your hitter cannot jump.
Right. Have to hit it off the floor. That's right.
That is what the call was.
And Coach Meyer was, and that was in. Coach Meyer was calling for that call, and he said, "I got it. I got it. It's not a problem." She's
getting a little excited back
there.
She
was. That wasn't, the line judge called it out, but the referee saw it and called it in. That's his call, so.
Good control. And again, Emma
nice
did a great job.
Yep.
Controlling it. Back row attack.
That was going to be in, so good play by Kennedy that time. And that's, nice joust at the net, and one by Presley Mannon.
Presley Mannon is doing a phenomenal job on that front line.
She is.
Playing all those positions.
Yep. So it's 10-7 now. What a quick flip-flop of the lead. One of those momentum shifts that we see so often in volleyball.
Probably going out to Sturgeon. Here she goes.
Good swing.
Control, get it back in here.
Nice play. And back out to Sturgeon. Yeah, that's not much you can do with that.
I feel like that's her first real hit of the night. And Evans is going to need more of that.
Yep, I agree. And they came back to her with that second one, and she was all over that second one.
Yes. And you could see there on the screen when we were doing the replay, Advance, that excitement. They needed that.
Well, a rare timeout by Coach Hoffman. She usually lets them play a lot more during the regular season. She lets them kind of work through things, but she had something she wanted to tell them, so the
Yeah, when she took that timeout, she kind of patted herself on the chest like, oh, my bad, guys. Maybe she just got a little bit ahead of herself.
Maybe so.
But, you know, this could be one of those for her. She may be telling the kids, hey, we're down 2. We got the ball.
Yeah.
Let's do what we can
Settle
do.
down. So the SEMO Sports Zone, that's our podcast, SEMO Sports Zone with Drew and Dave. Our podcast is back every Monday morning. Andrew Moore and David Jenkins with their insight into high school sports. Right now, a lot of football discussion. You can find them on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcast. And if you want to see them as well as hear them, go to the SEMO Sports Zone YouTube channel. Check it out.
I love watching podcasts so that you can see the people talk.
Yeah. Yep. And this is the first year they've done that. I think there might have been that they wanted to keep their identities secret or something. I don't know, but no. But this year we've got them right out there for everybody to see.
That may be a smart thing. I don't know.
Right. Okay, so 10-8. Bell City with the lead. Mallory Mayberry in to serve and run the offense for the Hornets. Kennedy with the pickup. Set to the outside to Bowling.
Good up. Molly Auburn is there.
She was ready for it. She was waiting for that ball when it came back over on the overpass. So 11-8 now. Neva Bowling back to serve for the Cubs. Looks like the advanced baseball game must be over. Some boys in dirty uniform shirts just came in. So.
Good dig.
Ava Bowling swinging away on that outside, but picked up nicely. Set to the back row to Kennedy.
Nice block by Molly Auburn. Wow, what a dig up by Mannon.
Picked up.
Let's see if.
And not going to make it over.
But great hustle, great hustle.
Yeah, absolutely. Great play all around. Those are the kind of rallies we like to see. Everybody aggressively going after the ball. So Eiler's back to serve. Swing away on the right side and out. Yarborough that time. So 11-10 now. Bell City with the lead. Eiler's back to serve again for the Hornets. Real tight and played well that time by Presley Mannon.
Yeah, Presley Mannon was ready. She saw it was going to be tight, and she knew her being herself in front row, she could be aggressive and take that ball over.
Yep.
Well done by Presley Mannon.
We're back to serve for the Cubs.
Great serve.
Nice, tough serve. Not able to be handled by Emma Eilers, and she's a top-notch defender back there.
See what Molly can do again.
And caught the top of the net that time. So Sturgeon back to serve now for the Advance Hornets. Deep serve, picked up nicely.
Good recovery by Kennedy.
Free ball back over. Nice dig there. Back into their system. Sturgeon swinging out of the back row. Picked up by Walter.
Dig by Walter. Presley Mannon tips it over.
Nice job. Good hustle by the Hornets. They just could not get their hands on that ball.
Yeah. Emma Eller, she read it. She read it perfectly. She got her hand on it. Not a lot of other people were really around to do it.
And not a lot of other people would have gotten to that
Yeah,
ball.
she read it very good.
Yeah.
Great serve.
Presley Manning has been impressive tonight.
Wow, what a great hit by Ava Bowling.
There's a nice swing by Ava Bowling.
And again, we need to see more hits like that from the Advance Hornets. They need more of that aggressive type of hit, more explosive hit, right? Because I feel like when they do that, they're getting the points.
That's that left-handed right side hitter. That's such an advantage. Nice bump set, free ball back over. That's right, boy, that was right on the line. Good court awareness by Brogan Hawkins that time.
Yeah, great hit by the little freshman,
Absolutely.
Madison Monroe. She went in aggressively and she got it done.
She's a solid player. She's going to be really good for this Advance team moving forward. And down. Whether that cleared or not, it went down. So.
Yeah. And Advance pulled, I don't know if they meant to pull, but they pulled a triple block on Gwyneth Bowling, probably because she was so effective in that first set.
Right.
Now, again,
everybody's trying to get up and block.
Yeah. Again, I don't know if it was meant, but they made it happen.
Coach Lori Meyer takes the timeout for the Bell City Cubs. We'll take 30 seconds. Be back here on Aycorp Sports.
Each morning as the sun rises, we get to work right here in our own community, crafting cabinets with precision and care. Dedicated hands bring wood to life, shaping not just cabinets, but tradition. Proudly supporting the families and values we share. From our family to your home. WW Wood Products. Built here, built strong.
It's on air.
Welcome back to Advance High School. Coach, you got to put your phone down.
Sorry, my son was calling me. I wanted to make sure it wasn't an emergency.
I know. It's all right. Hey, we can have a little fun. All right, tied up, 14-all. Speaking of fun, this is what we like to see in our volleyball matches. 14-all. Our volleyball matches have been a lot closer, Josh Hero direction, than our football games have been. Most of our football games have been not very close this year, so we'll see if this week's are better. Swing, and that ball goes long.
All right, with Advance having some student bodies, some boys over there on that sideline, that may help them get some pep to their step, right?
The baseball team has shown up and is now showing out for the cheering on the volleyball girls. Nice pass at the back set that time, and out. It's a nice cut. She just cut it a little bit too much.
Yeah, Bell City's going to have to just kind of take a deep breath, especially with those boys over there on the sideline.
Yep.
Just keep doing what they were doing.
Nice pass that time. Back set again. Landon Smart covered that really well.
Great dig.
Kennedy swinging away that time, though. Look,
wow.
good save out of the net there by Hit Monroe. Outside the Manning, straight down that time. Molly Manning with a great swing on that ball.
What great hits back and forth, the digging, the defense, the blocking, all of it. But
perfect set right on the net,
yeah,
right where she wanted it.
But Molly Manning said, I'm done with this. Let's put it down.
Yep. She did too, right behind the 10-foot line. That was a really nice swing. That time it cleared in front of the antenna. Eilers saved that one, got it back over, and that's an overpass. And there's Olivia Kennedy with her eyes wide looking at that ball coming back over. It's like happy birthday, Olivia Kennedy. It's not her birthday, but it sure was a gift.
That was called birthday ball.
Absolutely. Tough serve that time.
And
out. Close, but a little bit too long.
Coach Lori she's either going to take a timeout and tell him to reset, or she's going to yell from him, give him some advice from the sideline. She's not a big yeller, so probably just some advice. And
long. Molly Manning with Gwyneth Bowling that time with a swing out of the middle, just hit a little bit long. So Coach Meyer's going to take the timeout. We'll take a timeout with her. We'll be back here in 30 seconds on Aycorp Sports. And we're back here at Advance High School inside the Hornets' nest, where the Advance Hornets have a 19-15 lead here in set number 2. Bell City took set number 1. So Advance trying to bounce back here in set number 2.
Yeah, and there's still a lot of game left in this set. So, and again, it all just depends on which side has that momentum, right?
Absolutely. And right now, Coach Myers hoping that she stopped Advance's momentum. But you're right, the student body's here now. They're excited. That gives it's got to give a bit of a bump to and long. Coach Meyer gets the point again.
That's 2 points for Coach Meyer.
That's
and
right.
Look, I don't know if you can see it, but now you can.
She's happy.
She's coming
She's
down.
like, look at me. I got the point.
She's giving high fives to her players down
Pats
on that
herself
bench.
on the back even. 19-16 now. Hayden Walter back to serve. Use that net again very effectively. Good pickup. Eilers, that ball didn't clear the net. Close.
Yeah, I thought that may be 4, but I wasn't for sure.
So Walter back to serve again for the Cubs. Now trailing 19-17 here in set number 2. And clips the top of the net. So 20-17 now. There's the race to 21, this time by the Advance Hornets. Logan Hawkins with the serve. Boy, that ball was hit straight down. Hawkins couldn't get moving quick enough to pick that ball up.
Yeah, Molly, that was perfect timing. So the set went up. Molly was right there ready to hit it. And it went right kind of between the 2 defenders.
Yep. Just split them. So Hawkins with the pass. Eilers swinging away again. Free ball back over.
Take that ball over. Let's see what that Advance can do.
Set to the outside to Sturgeon.
Good pass.
A little off hit that time.
Ooh.
Could have been.
Could have.
So we both were like, ooh, because she almost caught that and threw it over. But the referees did not see it that way. It felt like it did not come to rest in her hands. So nice play saved by the Advance Hornets.
And that's where you just have to keep playing until you hear the whistle.
Absolutely. Can't assume that was going to be called or anything was going to be called. So Mallory Mayberry back to serve for the Advance Hornets. Nice hands there by the libero. Eilers again. That's close. So, nice save there by Presley Manning. Oh, 2 hits that time by Yarborough, trying to get that ball back over. And that wasn't a double hit like we've talked about double contact. That was just 2 individual hits, so you can't do that without someone in between. Hawkins saved that one.
Left hand.
And out.
That's man. That was a great, good thing they had a lefty on that side because that was going to be really hard to hit for a right-hander.
Absolutely. Ava Bowling got a good hit on it, but just hit it wide.
Now here is Aniva Bowling.
Yep, lots of bowlings in this game. There's Bowling from the left side, outside that time. Off the tip, but down and off the block.
Molly Manning. Molly Manning got that one.
Yep. So Neva Bowling back to serve for the Cubs and serves it long. 23-20. And if you want, who do you want back there? You want your All-Stater to go back and serve, to try to serve out set number 2. And there's Emma Eilers back to serve.
She has a great floater, so. Great floater.
It was picked up nicely though by Walter.
Ooh.
And net.
Was in the net, yeah.
Kennedy was in the net that time. She didn't think she was, but the referee saw her there. 23-21 now. Molly Yarbrough back to serve for the Bell City Cubs, down 2. Nice pass, Sturgeon on the outside. Nice pick up.
Out to Sturgeon, high outside.
And a big block that time.
Big single block.
Gwyneth Bowlings with the solo.
Wow, and Bell City needed that. They needed that to keep that momentum.
Yep. 23-22. Yarbrough back to serve again for the Cubs. Pass by Sturgeon, good set. Kennedy on the outside. Good coverage of the block that time.
Great dig by Emma Eilers. Let's see what Bell City does
try
here.
There. Oh, good swing that time on the outside by Garner. So tied up, 23-23.
What a game.
Coach couldn't be any closer. Here we are, just like we were in set number 1. Yarbrough
Good serve.
picked up. Kennedy from the outside and out.
That was close.
This is
but you know
really
what?
close.
Kennedy did a great job. I commend her for going and being
Swinging
aggressive.
away, absolutely.
We have a game point here for the Bell City Cubs.
24-23. Yarbrough picks it up.
Great pass.
Back set to Sturgeon.
Block, good
Off
coverage.
the block. Kennedy this time.
Great dig.
And that didn't clear the net. So
I think that was 4 hits.
yeah, that didn't clear the net. So here we go with extra points again. 2 sets in a row.
You really, when you come to play volleyball and you're going to spend some time there, you want it to be a close game.
Absolutely. And we sure do. We love this kind of match. Good coverage on their block.
Yes, back row to
Sturgeon, and she finds it off hands and down.
Yeah, if Gwyneth Bowling would just hold those hands a little bit longer and keep them over and stretch longer instead of bringing them down, she may have had that block, but right now they tooled that point off of her.
25-24. Sturgeon with the serve.
Good pass outside to Manning.
Nice retreat there by Eilers. That's over.
See what happens here.
Set to Sturgeon in the back row again.
Good defense by Eva Bowling in the back.
And point Bell City.
Both teams are going out to put the point down. And
Absolutely.
I can't be any more appreciative of that.
Oh no, that's
Way to
what
go,
you want to
both
see.
teams.
That's
Way to go,
right.
both teams.
That's right. That's what you want to see. You don't want to see them tightening up and just trying to tip it over. Keep swinging away.
Great serve by, I believe it was Presley Manning. Free ball. Let's see what the Cubs do with this.
Set to the outside again. Free ball back over. You can't just keep giving a good team free balls.
Out.
And off the block and out.
Yep.
There you go. That's my favorite new term, tooling that block.
Tool that block, Philip. Tool that block. All right, we are game point again now.
26-25. Your second set point.
Great serve.
Little communication issue on Advance that time. Outside.
Tipped.
Nice pickup by.
There you go.
And that's set number 2.
What a good block.
27-25. Set number 2 goes to the Bell City Cubs. Oh, wow. I'm going to take a break, catch my breath.
Get some water.
Get a drink, and we will be back in about a minute to have a conversation about what we just saw on Aycorp.
Please pass the hot sauce. No, none of that watered down ketchup. Give me the heat.
At Southern Bank, we're never not helpful.
Next stop,
Spicy City. Helping spicy grandmas and everybody else.
Welcome to First State Community Bank, where the community is at the heart of everything we do. At FSCB, we're your trusted neighbors, committed to strengthening the connections that make our town thrive. You get more face time with our dedicated team to understand your unique needs and help guide you to financial success. We also provide the latest technology, so you can enjoy the convenience without compromising the personalized touch. Experience our hometown advantage with modern conveniences. Visit us at fscb.com.
And we're back here in Advance, Missouri. Bell City takes set number 2 from the Advance Hornets, 2-0 in sets for the Bell City Cubs. Coach, you're working as hard as they are, I think, down here. So,
Man, I'm getting into this game.
So tell us what you saw.
I just saw and witnessed 2 phenomenal teams that are playing phenomenal defense and that are not giving up on any ball. And this is what I feel a true volleyball game, especially in Southeast Missouri, needs to be looking like every time we see volleyball.
Absolutely.
Both teams, I have to give credit to both teams, to all players. All of them are playing phenomenal. They're playing hard.
Yep.
Can't ask for anything more than that. But I will say, I think Evans, they need their cheer squad more than ever.
Yep.
And I think having the student body here for them now, starting the 3rd set, I think that's going to help them out, right? Because it's a fresh game.
Yep.
And that may hurt Bell City Cubs, but I look over here on the bench on the Bell City Cubs, these girls, they're fired up.
They are.
They're fired
excited.
up.
They are excited.
So if you paid your money to come in here to the Hornets Nest today, you're getting your money's worth.
You absolutely are. Now, we were here a couple of weeks ago, and Advance came out and won 2 quick sets. In fact, the first one was really lopsided. The second one was tighter against the Saxony Lutheran Crusaders, and then proceeded to drop 3 in a row. So down there in their huddle, they know this is not over because it's happened to them. They can do the same thing. So that's what they've got to keep in their mind, that they just to go 1 point at a time, and we can win this. We just can't let down right here.
Yeah.
Bell City doesn't need to let down either. A lot of times teams that get a 2-0 lead will let down sometimes.
Yeah, and you have 2 phenomenal coaches on both sides that know the game. They know the game technically. They know it as a player, as coaches, by having that experience from both of them. And I'm sure both of them gave each of their teams the perfect amount of information of what they needed to hear to go into this set 3. Whether it be, hey, we still have time, or whether it be, hey, don't lose your focus.
Bear down. Right. Yeah, they're both really good coaches. They're both good leaders. They know what to say and how to say it to motivate their players. So Bell City's got the serve to start set number 3, up 2-0 in sets. Neva Bowling back to serve for the Cubs, and ace right in front of the libero Brogan Hawkins.
Yeah, and what a great way to start off.
Yeah, Bell City, if you're Bell City, you're like, okay, we're going to bear down. So her second serve. Nice job, nice coverage there by the Hornets.
Good
Hawkins
day.
with a good pass that time. Eiler swinging away, picked up. Set outside to Mannon.
Great up. Yet again, lefty coming out from Advance. Great dig. Here comes their setter as a hitter. Good dig. Again, we're having a great rally once again.
Yep. Free ball over by Mannon. Sturgeon in the middle tipped it, but there was Presley Manning. Eiler swinging away. Walter with the pickup. Manning again. Free ball back over. See what the Cubs do. Not a good pass. But a nice swing by Marley Albro. Good salvage there by Presley Manning.
Yes, both teams, phenomenal work. Now, we're going to check on Advance's libero for a quick moment. They're taking her out. She went and dug one ball, and she's kind of limping off. I think it was her knee or something. So coach is just going to give her a little bit of time to walk it off to kind of make sure she's fine. Hopefully she can recoup and get back in this game.
There's bowling from the outside. And that ball didn't clear that time by Molly Manning.
Yeah, it just needed to be a little bit higher for Molly Manning to hit that ball to clear it.
In comes Riley Roper in the back rope, taking Zoe Lacey's place. Eilers with the serve.
Great serve, pulled him out of it. Here goes Molly Yarbrough.
And not over the net. So 2-2, tied it up. Advance Hornets with the serve. Eilers back to serve for the Hornets. Manning again, and Manning finds the spot. Exactly where she wanted that ball to go.
That was a smart move.
Yep.
Took a little bit off of it.
Eilers recognized it, but just a second too late. Wasn't able to get there. Malia Polly in for the Advance Hornets, in for Cashin Sturgeon in the back row. Immediately went right at her because it was her first time in the game tonight. Kennedy didn't clear the net with that one.
You know what? Bell City better be thanking their volleyball gods because there was no block up on that, and Kennedy would have smashed it if it would have cleared the net.
Yep. Just clipped the top of the net, the tape, and stayed on
Great
the
pass.
side. Eiler swinging out of the back row and down. Great try there by Presley Manning, just could not get the ball up. So Zoe Lacey back in.
Great pass by Ava
So
Bowling.
Pauly with the serve that time for Advance. Off her hands and out. Good swing by Molly Manning that time. There's Hawkins back. Good to see that she's okay.
And she's not limping, so that makes me feel a lot better.
Yep. Presley Manning back to serve for the Bell City Cubs. Zoe Lacey, the lefty, hit that one into the net. Ava Bowling, one of the seniors on this team, encouraging her teammates for the Advance Hornets. Kennedy in the middle.
Great swing
nice
by Kennedy.
dig, and there's a whistle. Oh, 11.
They said that
Gwyneth Bowling was in the net.
Yeah.
Or across the line. I couldn't tell what he said. Maybe she crossed the line.
But I have to give credit to Kennedy on that hit. She went up to put that ball down.
She did.
So that was a great swing by Miss Olivia Kennedy.
Kendall hit back in for the Advance Hornets. Back to serve. Good tough serve, picked up nicely by Walter, and that time couldn't get over the net. Manning swinging from the right side that time.
Yeah, both sides look a little tired.
They do.
But when
they played a lot of volleyball in the last 3 days.
Yeah, and when you're going point by point in each set,
Absolutely.
it's going to be.
It is draining for sure.
And there was that block by freshman.
Yep.
Hit Monroe. Great block.
She
Here
went
she
up,
goes.
and got her hands right on that ball.
That was a great block.
So hit back to serve again.
Wonderful pass.
Good swing that time by Emily Garner. Eiler swinging out of the back row again. Manning that time off Eiler's hands and out of bounds. 7-6, Bell City with the lead now. Back and forth, back and forth. That's been the whole match, back and forth. Molly Manning back to serve for the Bell City Cubs. Nice pass. Outside to hit Monroe off the block. Manning out of the back row, and that's out.
Ooh.
Just long.
That was close. That could have went either way, I believe.
Referee looked like he agreed with the call.
I think so.
And if he doesn't, he'll call it.
He will.
So. Nice pass.
Miss Garner.
Swing away and long. Olivia Kennedy serving for the Advance Hornets.
Great serve by Kennedy, going outside to Neva Bowling.
And down.
That was a good hit by that freshman.
Absolutely. Bell City's in good shape with underclassmen here on this varsity team.
Yes, it looks
their
like
their future's pretty bright.
Yes.
You know, and there are a couple of girls that were on that JV that are really solid too, that don't play on varsity, that we were impressed with.
Good recovery by Garner. Left hand. Man, that comes in handy awfully a lot of time.
Absolutely, especially cross court from that outside, from that right side.
Wow. See if Advance is used to.
Advance
is used to playing off of their ceiling. So
but that hit a lot of things
it sure did.
before it came back down. You know, there are different courts. Every court has their own little eccentricities, and this one not any different.
Good pushover by Hitman Rowe. She wins again, but
She
Ava
won
Bowling
it twice.
was there.
Absolutely. Picked up back over. Kennedy with the, and there's Hitman Rowe with the quick hit out of the middle. And Zoe Lacey could not get to that ball to tip it over.
Philip, I was just over here.
I know, you're bouncing around over here.
Close volleyball pickups like that, how can you not get excited?
Absolutely, you are absolutely right. So, set to Lacey.
Great
Nice
up.
pickup. Free ball back over. See if Advance can make something out of it. Eiler swinging away. Good job by Walter. Good defense there by Zoe Lacey on the right side.
Zoe Lacey needed that block. She needed that confidence.
Yep.
She did a great job there.
Brogan Hawkins, the All-State libero, back to serve for the Advance Hornets. Nice pass. Swinging away, picked up nicely by the Hornets. Kennedy with the tip over. Kennedy there covering that. Back set to Eilers. She got it, but the block wasn't close enough to the net.
Yeah, they needed to press over a little bit more to fulfill that blocking role there, but again, Emma Eilers just does a great job.
And sometimes it's hard to put that block up when they're that far off the net.
Yes.
You're not expecting what she does.
Yes, you hit it
very
right
effective. And off the block that time and out of bounds. Tool the block.
Good job, Philip. I'm so proud of you. Yes, you twirled the
See,
block.
I learn. You can teach an old dog new tricks.
This is so much fun, Philip. Thanks again for having me. And we still have more of this game to go. Here we go.
Absolutely. Still going.
Great pass.
Eilers again. No. And that was in.
That was in. It was. I think it was right on the line. If I believe so. think it was right there on the line. Very sharp hit. I don't know if she meant to go there. If it was, probably so.
Yeah, I think that's
With her
probably where
court
she was going, right.
We are tied 11s.
No, Mallory Mayberry back to serve. Deep serve that time from Mayberry. Yarbrough swinging, and hers was even deeper and too deep on that hit.
Yeah, Molly's a little used to having it a little bit closer to the net,
Sure.
so I'm sure it was a little bit of an adjustment with it being further off the net for her.
Mayberry for the serve. Again, deep, this time too long.
And we are tied once again, 12.
Good court awareness by the Bell City Cubs to recognize that ball was going long. And Eva Bowling back to serve. Bell City.
Great serve.
Eiler swinging again. Smart play by Mannon there.
Great up by Hawkins.
Absolutely.
In the back row. Let's see if we can calm ourselves here.
Nice save, but out of bounds. Great try by Molly Mannon to recover and hit that ball, but just couldn't keep it on the court.
Yeah, she went very great again. Once again, great hustle. Only thing I would have said is maybe put two hands on it. She would have had more surface area to be able to control that ball.
Yep. She did go at it with one hand.
Great pass.
Manning swinging away again.
Good
nice save by Mayberry. Manning. So Kennedy with a little bump set. They got hands on it on the Bell City side, so played nicely, covered and played nicely by Advance. Oh, and almost saved it again. But that point goes to Bell City.
Man, both teams are just not giving up, and wow. Guys at home, I hope you can hear the excitement in our voices, because we're seeing phenomenal volleyball right here.
Absolutely. And timeout. Timeout Advance. So we'll take a quick timeout with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on Aycorp Sports.
In farming, the weather always cooperates. The soil is always balanced. Seedlings always flourish.
But that's fantasy. This is farming. Seed, bred and tested for your reality. Dynagrow Seed, for real.
Back here at Advance High School. Coming up on the Bulldog Nation Network from Aycorp Sports this week, Friday night under the lights over at Sykeston Public Schools Stadium, the Bulldogs host the Caruthersville Tigers. I said that last week, and it wasn't. It was the Cape Central Tigers. But next Monday night, we'll be back at the Sykeston Fieldhouse for volleyball when the Bulldogs host the Bloomfield Wildcats. So we're excited about our partnership with Sykeston Public Schools and the Bulldog Nation Network. All right, back here tied up again, 13-13. I wish we'd kept track of how many ties and lead changes we'd had. We had a statistician here. We'd be able to tell you, but it has been would be a huge number. I can promise you that. So Yarbrough back to serve for the Cubs. We'll see if Coach Hoffman earns a point here from that timeout.
Good controlled serve by Yarbrough. That's all that Coach Meyer probably needed her to do.
That's right. Just get it over and in.
Good dig by Miss Hawkins over there on the
Sturgeon
Hornets.
from off the court, but a nice play. And out that time. So we'll go ahead and give Coach that point, a half a point for that one.
But you know what? I commend Bell City. They were trying to switch it up. They were so Mannon, she took it back row to Garner, who's playing right side in the back row, and trying to just switch it up.
Mannon to Mannon. Nice try. Sturgeon not able to control that one, and Eilers couldn't get to it. And back comes Brogan Hawkins. You know, that young lady has played a lot of challenging volleyball tonight in that back row.
Yes, she has.
And, you know, obviously having done it all weekend, Fatigue is going to be an issue here before too long for some of these young ladies.
What a great set.
Kennedy with a smoke. She smoked that one.
She sure did.
She needed to. She needed that.
Yeah, she did. She flat out smoked it. It was an overpass. She took a step back and hit that ball. Kept the ball in front of her, so she had a great platform to hit it. But I had to commend Mallory Mayberry.
Yes.
She pushed that ball before with that overpass. She pushed that ball high and back. What strength.
Yep. So Kendall hit with the serve for advance. Manning again. Hit with the up. And Lacey just a little bit long.
Man,
just a little bit long.
That was close.
Oh, my. So Molly Manning back to serve for the
Phillip,
the Cubs.
I feel like every time I look at the scoreboard, we're tied again.
I know, every time. There's not been a run in a while. So out, so a point for the Cubs. Molly Manning serving for the Cubs. Up 16-15. Nice pass that time by Hawkins. And the 2-point lead now for the commanding 2-point lead for the Bell City Cubs. 17-15.
Yeah, Miss Kendall Hitt, the setter for Advance. She read Gwyneth Bowling's tip very well. She just didn't get two hands on it.
Couldn't, yep. Oh, and into the net. Molly Manning with the serve there. 17-16 now. Olivia Kennedy back to serve for the Advance Hornets. Kennedy with the nice deep serve. Good pass, good set, and long. Again, really close, but just a little bit long. Tied up again.
Tied up again.
17-all. Kennedy with a long serve and out.
Okay, here, this is where fatigue is setting in. I do believe we're making just constant errors back and forth, right? I think that's where fatigue sets in. So now we gotta play more of a mindset of a volleyball game versus a physical set, right?
Eilers. Neva Bowling that time. Eilers again.
Good talk on the
out to Bowling again. Picked up. Bumps at the hit Monroe. Free ball back over.
Good
nice
spot.
location though. Wow.
Good spot. Out to Neva Bowling. And she got it.
Down.
I will say, I do believe Neva Bowling does not really play like a freshman.
No, she does not. She doesn't. Hayden Walter to serve and serves it wide.
All right, here we go. Hawkins gonna serve for the Hornets.
And an overpass. Hit Monroe, not quite ready for it, but tipped it back over, and that did not clear the net.
I thought it was 4 hits.
So 4 hits by the Bell City Cubs.
Now, I don't know if
I don't think Coach Meyer believes
that. Yeah.
So it's 19-19. Free ball back over. And and Kennedy mishits it trying to hit it back over.
Both teams just need to take a deep breath and say, okay, let's do our job. Pass that hit. Let's do our job. Great serve.
There's the pass. Set. Eiler says, I'll take it. Tips it over. Bowling again. Nice.
Great recovery by
Nice focus by Hawkins that time.
See if Manning can do
Manning out of the back row. Picked up. Sturgeon swinging away. Back outside. Oh, Nice. She saw that spot.
She did. She went up fast, but pulled a little tip right behind that block.
You don't see that's great court awareness by the freshman. And Sturgeon saw what she was doing, but she put it right in a spot where she could not get to it, covering the block.
Ooh.
I guess it was tipped by Bell City. In between there. And down, so Advance gets the point.
I personally think there was a couple calls that could have went either way. I thought maybe there was a over the net. I thought maybe there was a
on the block of it,
Yep, and I thought that maybe there was a two-touch on Advance. I think both courts, both sides, Advance and Bell City fans saw multiple things that happened there.
So Mayberry back to serve for the Hornets. And a big swing from Yarbrough that time. She's been impressive in the middle of that front row. So Bell City up 22-20 here in set number 3.
Hey, these Cub fans to the left of us, they're really excited.
They are.
They're really excited.
They've been excited the whole match. Been nervous. But now they're starting to really believe.
Yes.
There's Sturgeon swinging through that ball.
Sturgeon said, nope, not yet, people, not yet.
Not
We're still
over.
alive. We're
It's not
still alive.
over.
And that was a great pass by Hawkins. Look, it was passed right there.
Perfect.
Right for
Perfect.
Mayberry to set a quick set to the offensive Sturgeon, and Sturgeon did her job and put the ball down. And that is what Evans needs to do.
And that's, it works a lot better when you're able to pass, set, and hit, doesn't it? Game becomes easy when you can do that.
Yes. It does. Hey, look at the score. It's tied.
Oh my,
again.
it's tied.
22-22.
Well, we knew we couldn't finish this at 25, could we, possibly? All right, Emma Eilers back to serve for the Hornets. Oh, nice floater. Little short float serve that time. Oh my, there's Manning again, swinging away. She's been impressive out there on the outside.
She goes up to swing every time. I don't
Absolutely.
think we've really
That's
seen her. Anytime she's pulled off of any sort of, it's been an intentional, right?
Yes.
It hasn't been as a scare to not be worried about messing up. So, good job to Miss Molly Manning. Great pass. Let's see if they can work with it on
Kennedy. Yep. She just went right around that block that time. It was a solo block up that time by Bowling, and she just went around her. Tied up again, 23-23. Sturgeon back to serve. Serves it long but in, and played nicely. Manning again. Sturgeon with the receive. And the ball back over.
Let's see what happens here.
Set to the outside to Manning.
Good touch, good touch. But Sturgeon back here. Senior. Puts it over. Aggressive by the
Picked
center.
up. Now they got the set for Kennedy. Picked up nicely that time by Bowling.
Good defense by Emma Eilers. Back row to
Sturgeon out of the back row, and there's a big block.
With Bowling, saw it coming back from the back row. Look at her, she sees it.
She's like, okay, I know where that's going to be.
Right over, and I don't think they were ready for that.
Nope.
Now, I would like her to see get a little bit more excited, though, after that solo block.
Oh, and that's the serve is long. Told you we couldn't get 25 for a winner. 24-24. We're going to get extra points for the third straight set.
We're going to at least hit 26.
Now we'll see who gets this. Yeah, who gets the win now. So Kendall hit the senior setter back in to serve for the Advance Hornets. Nice serve. Can't be handled that time by the Bell City Cubs.
But I don't know if you noticed, this gym went extremely quiet before she served that ball.
It did.
And
Everybody's nervous.
As a player and as a coach, I hated that.
Oh, absolutely. Timeout, Bell City, 25-24. Advance with the lead. We'll take a break with them. We'll get back here in 30 seconds on Aycorp Sports.
Your animals depend on you every day. So we build equipment you can depend on every day. So cutting hay, feeding livestock, and managing land is easier. Loaded with intuitive, innovative features and tech, Case IH equipment isn't just built to work. It's built to work for livestock producers. Case IH, built by farmers. Talk to your Baker Implement dealer today.
Oh, and we're back here at, I'm just sitting here watching the game, sorry. We're back here at Advance High School. And thank you, Josh I, for getting my attention, telling me we were back on the air. Advance back to serve with the lead. So first set point for Advance, 25-24 with the lead. And Kendall hit the senior setter back to serve for Advance. Long, deep serve. That time picked up nicely by and down.
And it was in.
Molly Mannon coming through again, this time from the right side, cross court. 25 all.
Phillip, we're going to 27 at least.
I know we are. Mannon serving now for the Bell City Cubs. Back set to Kennedy.
Lined up. She got it, though.
Nice pickup. Oh, and there we go. It's down. Great try by Gwyneth Bowling, but Madison hit Monroe off her block and down.
Again, Bowling just needs to push over that net a little bit more, and I think she would have had it. But
So set point again, second set point for the Hornets. A big block, but didn't miss the pickup.
And I love how Aneva Bowling, the Cubs freshman, went out and she put it to them. She was
Keep
saying,
swinging.
I'm
Absolutely.
going for the kill.
Yep.
Both sides have done a tremendous job going for those points.
26 all, tipped the net, picked up nicely by Brogan to Hawkins. Hit to the outside, there's Bowling again, and this time it's out. Whew. So set point number 3 for the Advance Hornets, trying to salvage set number 3. They lost sets 1 and 2. Here trying, they've got Brogan Hawkins back to serve. Right on the net, and that could not be handled by the Bell City Cubs. We're going to set number 4.
Wow.
28-26. What a great match. We will take a couple minutes, give ourselves a chance to
get some water,
recover, drink some of my second bottle of water, and then be back here on Aycorp Sports.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from your family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
In football, every play starts with one goal: protect the ball. It takes strength, teamwork, and focus to keep it safe. At First State Bank and Trust, we protect what you worked hard for, your finances. With us, you'll have a team that's always alert, keeping your money safe from every angle, through every challenge. We're here to protect your finances, because at First State Bank and Trust, your financial security is our game plan. First State Bank and Trust. Strong, secure, trusted. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
And we're back here at Advance High School, Advance, Missouri, where the Hornets just picked up set number 4 after going down, or set number 3 after going down 2-0. Now we're in set number 4. What in the world, Coach? This has been as tight a match as we could have ever asked for. All 3 sets have gone past 25 points, so it's been tight all the way to the end of each of these 3 sets. What in the world more could we ask for from set number 4?
Well, I think we're going to get the same thing we've got the first 3 sets, a point-for-point game. I think I'm just watching the body language of everybody in this gym, and you know, the players, they're having to recoup.
Yep.
Let's give some of these players some Mountain Dew and some Reese's peanut butter cups or
That's right,
something.
get 'em going.
Give them some really quick monosaccharides. Give them that burst of energy to get through step 4. No, but again, we're going to get back to, I think, fatigue.
Yep.
Right? And who is going to have that strong mental game? Because, like you said, like we've talked about, both of these teams have had a very, very long weekend, very, very long days, multiple games.
Yep.
To come out then on Monday night and have another game, and then it's going point for point, and we're going into extra points every set.
Yep.
You know?
Bell City did play 2 more matches over the weekend than Advance did. You know, they were in the larger pool, and they continued to play, and so they played 7 matches. Now again, those matches are 2 sets or 2 out of 3, so they're not as long matches as these are, but still a lot of volleyball to play over a couple of days.
Yeah.
So we'll see how they recover here. I also wonder what this does for the rest of the week. Advance comes back on the 18th at Leopold.
Ooh,
and
that'll
then
be a
on the
hard game,
19th
too.
at Woodland. So they've got a couple more really challenging games. And then Bell City will be at Bloomfield on the 17th and at East Prairie on the 18th. So their week's not over. It's just getting started. All right. So everybody is back on the court. Referees are checking the lineups, making sure everybody's good to go, trying to figure out, we've got to get them all on the court first.
I think the players deserve maybe some water.
Yeah, they do. He's just trying to say, okay, who's supposed to be out here? I can't. There are way too many players out here trying to figure out where everybody's supposed to be. Okay, now he's got them. All right, so the libero comes in, takes Paulie's place, and Mallory Mayberry back to serve for the Advance Hornets to start set number 4. Coach Hoffman still coaching as the serve gets hit.
Good hustle by
Nice
the Advance
cover
Hornets.
and free ball back over. They were very aggressive there. Everybody was going after those balls. Hawkins with a nice play. So when you, again, pass, set, and hit, there's Eilers coming from the outside, putting that ball away.
Yeah, and I really think that may be the first time Advance has gotten the first point of a set.
I think you're right. 1-0 to
tonight.
start off set number 4. Oh, hang on. We had a spill. Somebody kicked over a trash can, so we got to wait a second. That's two games in a row we've had that happen to us, isn't it? You and I had Saxony Lutheran and knocked the trash can over too. So, all right, there we go. Now we're back ready to play. Set to the middle. Yarbrough picked up nicely there by Advance. There's Eilers, but a big block by Yarbrough that time.
Yeah, and again, that's another reason why you got to take Emma a little further off the net so she can see that bigger block and be able to go around her.
Yep.
But great block by Yarbrough.
Neva bowling back. Oh, and just slipped through the hands of Ava bowling that time on the serve receive. Popped her thumb a little bit, I'm afraid.
That was a hard serve.
Yep. And she's pretty close up. She tried to take that ball with her hands. Nice pass that time, and there's Sturgeon swinging away.
Great dig
nice
by
play,
Garner.
though. And bowling swings and hits it into the top of the net out of the back row.
And I don't really think Coach Lori's mad about it. She's shaking her head.
No.
She looked at her and she said, "You did right. You did right."
Absolutely. Swinging away. Eilers back to serve for the Hornets. Nice set. Set was behind Yarbrough that time. There's Sturgeon. Wow,
Great
big block. Big block that time. Because that was a strong swing by Sturgeon that time. Yarbrough back to serve now for the Bell City Cubs. Coach gives her instructions. So that there's Hawkins covering the back rope.
Gwyneth Bowling being very
Again,
aggressive.
covering the back row. Yes, she was.
Row shot.
Big block that time. They were ready for that one.
They were. Kennedy and Sturgeon was up there, I believe. Both of
Yep.
them was ready to defend that net.
Malia Polly back in for the Advance Hornets on the front row. Sturgeon with the serve. Outside to Molly Mannon, and that's on the line. Little top spin on that ball. Got it to drop right in on the back line.
It sure did. It couldn't get any closer.
Nope. So Presley Mannon back to serve. Nice pass, nice set, and a good hit from Olivia Kennedy.
Yeah, Olivia Kennedy, they need her to show up and hit like that. Almost
They do.
every time she swings, she was reared back and she flew. If you notice, she flew into
really
that ball.
did. So Kendall hit back in, the senior setter back in to serve.
And we're tied. Is that right?
Well, it's 5-3.
5-3.
Yep.
Sorry.
I know, you got excited about
I
it.
did.
Wow, big block again.
That was a big block.
It was Hit Monroe and Malia Polly taking that block on. Hit back to serve again. Swinging away out of the middle is Bowling. Here comes Eilers coming out of the back row again. She hits a lot of balls out of the back row.
Good coverage.
That was blocked that time, but picked up nicely by the freshman, Neva Bowling. They're going to take a break for a second. Got to make sure we have the score correct. Josh, I think it's, hang on, we'll see. I think maybe it's right, 6-4. All right. Everybody's in agreement at this point at 6-4. And Advance's ball. Okay. I wasn't keeping track very closely. So.
Nope, I was just enjoying the game.
Me too.
There we go.
Nice off the block. So that was Molly Mannon that time. Ran it off the block and right down the net and out. And back to serve now. Hit Monroe just mishit that ball.
She just needed to go a little bit more aggressive. I think she was afraid to make a mistake.
Yeah, maybe so. That time.
But that's all right. She'll get the next one.
Molly Mannon with the, nice play by Kendall Hit that time just to save that ball. And then there's
Gwyneth Bowling.
Bowling out of the middle again.
And I like how far she gets. She keeps the ball in front of her. She jumps up and she swings all the way through.
Nice play, nice swing. So Advance, big block again by Gwyneth Bowling. Yeah, we saw 6-7. I know.
That's twice, and it took everything in me not to say something. Bell City and their coach were both having fun.
She
I'm
was
glad
excited.
they can all
She
laugh
was
about
excited
it.
too. I don't have to hear that, so doesn't bother me. I'm not a middle school teacher, so it doesn't bother me. Or a high school teacher. And long off the hit from Advance that time. 9-6 now. The Bell City Cubs on a little bit of a run. Got a little momentum going.
That solo block by Gwyneth Bowling really helped that momentum, I believe.
Molly Mannon with the serve.
Good control, and Gwyneth Bowling got another
Back
block.
up. Free ball back over. Let's see if they can free ball back to the Hornets this time. And then back. And nice play that time by Malia Polly.
Yeah.
Finding a spot where defense couldn't handle it. So 9-7 now with Olivia Kennedy back to serve for the Advance Hornets. Nice. Oh, gosh.
Too high.
If the ceiling had been another 10 feet higher, that would have been a great play.
And I love how she handled that. She kind of just laughed it off and was like, darn it, the ceiling.
Yeah, the ceiling, the air conditioning got in the way.
Miss Kennedy serving for the Hornets. Good down ball by Gwyneth Bowling. Outside to Ellers.
That time she could not get it across court. She clipped the net with it.
She saw that hole. She saw that hole in zone 4. She was going for it. It was just a little short.
Yep. Tried to cut it just a little too tight. So Hayden Walter back to serve. Nice hands by the libero, and then a smart play there by Hid Monroe, I think, that time. So.
Actually, I think it was the setter.
Oh, was it?
I think it was a dub.
Kendall
but she
hit.
was,
okay.
Yeah, but I don't think the Cubs thought she was going to do that because she was so far off the net.
Exactly.
So that was tricky.
And Long on the serve. 11-9. Bell City with the lead. Emily Garner back to serve for the Cubs. Set to Sturgeon and down the line.
That was a great hit by Sturgeon. They needed that.
Yep.
They need these big hitters from Advance. They need them to swing away and make a good run and just give them that energy.
That's what they've got to have. I'll tell you, they again, they got to have something to kind of boost them right now. Both teams do.
Good pass. Coverage ball, great block.
Nice block.
Got a good coverage ball. Another
big block by Sturgeon that time. I'm not sure they expected her to be back up on that block, but she was.
I don't think so. And I'll tell you what, when you get solo blocks like that, that will pump your team up.
Absolutely.
Hey, we're tied, 11.
I know. I always thought that I enjoyed a block even more than a solid hit a lot of times, because you took everything they had and put it back at them. I've always thought that was so much fun. Sturgeon with the tip.
Good
coverage
by Mannon. She gets up, she hits herself.
Oh, nice job by Ava Bowling that time from the right side, cross court. So 12-11, the Hornets with the lead now.
Yep. Coach Lori's telling her girls how to adjust on that. Let's see if they hear her out and listen. Good dig.
Nice cut, nice play out of the net that time.
Oh, no.
By Mannon.
Good coverage. A good recovery ball there. Out to the freshman.
Good pass that time. Back row, Olivia Kennedy. Right at the feet of Molly Mannon.
Yeah. Olivia Kennedy came out from that back row and she was going to put that ball down.
Yep. Timeout. We will take a timeout with them. It's 13-11 here at Advance on Aycorp Sports.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And we're back here at Advance High School in the Hornets' Nest, where it's Advance leads 13-11 in set number 4, down 2-1. I'll tell you, Coach, we were talking during the break. It's getting close to. I'm old. It's getting close to my bedtime. So, and I'm still hours away from being home for the night. So
you got to drive a good ways.
I do. That's all right. This is why we broadcast high school volleyball for games just like this.
Well, on a part of from Southeast Missouri, we thank you for doing this, guys. You guys at Aycorp, we appreciate you.
Sturgeon with the tip, and great try by the Bell City Cubs, but not able to get that ball up. Good placement by Sturgeon that time. 14-11. Advance with the lead. Mayberry still serving. Long looping in the end. They thought it was out, but it wasn't. Hard to gauge when the ball's hit that high.
Yeah, that was a very high serve.
Yep.
And then just kind of floated. It wasn't really even aggressive. It was just high and just kind of floated over on their side. Let's see how they recruit after this.
Tough play. See what Advance can do with this. Nice swing out there by Bowling. Nice play by Neva Bowling with the tip into the right spot. Again, it's a tip, but it was an aggressive tip. She was looking for that spot.
Yeah, I would agree with that. However, I don't want to see the Cubs get worried. I want to see them. Yeah, I want to see them be very aggressive.
Bowling again. Picked up nicely, back over.
Nice push to the corner.
Nice pass from Hawkins. There's Kennedy out of the back row again. And not able to play it off the ceiling. Nobody was kind of watching where that ball was coming down. So
yeah, and
Walter was expecting it to complete its path to somebody else, and it came down right beside her.
Yeah, and I'm not going to, I was a little surprised they didn't call back row attack on Kennedy. I thought her foot hit that 10-foot line, but I guess it didn't, which good for the Advance Hornets because they needed that kill to keep that momentum.
That's right. Eiler's out of the back row again. Little miss hit there. Sturgeon swinging away. Puts it down 17-12. Advance side probably with their biggest lead of the night at 5 points.
I literally was just thinking that.
Yeah, I don't think they've had a 5-point lead yet. If they have, it's right at that. Because so Eiler's serving, continuing to serve, and this time hits it wide.
I promise you, it's that quiet gym. I don't like it.
They got quiet again. You're right.
Again?
Yeah, the Advanced baseball team did not do their woo that they were doing earlier, and so kind of jarred her a little bit maybe. 17-13.
Good serve by Miley Arbor.
And whistle, somebody was in the net.
I think Mayberry, when she pushed the ball, I think her back got against the net when she pushed that ball out to the outside.
Pass was really tight.
But boy, she pushed it.
Yep. So Yarborough back to serve again. Wow, strong, hard serve that time. Sturgeon swinging away, good block. Got hands on that one. Back row, Bowling that time. There's Sturgeon, tilting the block, out of bounds.
So they're saying the ball hit the floor before Sturgeon hit the net. I had some Bell City players look up at the official, and he looked at me and said the ball hit the floor before she hit the net, so they were given the point to Advance.
Well, that makes sense because the ball play was dead at that point.
Molly Manning came out swinging away.
18-15, they closed the gap a little bit.
Yeah,
Presley Manning back to serve for Bell City.
Good serve, great pass, giving into Kennedy.
Kennedy swinging away, no touch, out of bounds.
Wow, that was a break for the Cubs.
Apparently that young man on the sidelines thought it was still should be Advance ball, but it wasn't.
But great hit by Olivia Kennedy. I appreciate her aggressiveness, and that's what you do when you are in an 18-15 game.
That's right. Manning back to serve again. Off Kennedy's hands and out of bounds.
Yeah, I think that would have went long.
It was tight. It was close. So Coach Hoffman's going to take a timeout. You know, they told us when a few years ago they won the state championship, we interviewed the team afterwards, and we had a chance to interview some of the girls individually. And we asked them, you know, she's not loud on the sideline. She does a lot of her, you know, coaching stuff during practice, and she gets a little on them then. But they said, well, we know that if we look over at her and she's kind of smiling, we know we made a huge mistake of some kind.
Oh.
Because it's a little sarcastic smile that she gives them sometimes. And they know that they're probably going to get it later. She doesn't yell at them. She doesn't get on them during the game. But they'll hear about it later because she'll explain to them what they did. But they said, yeah, if we look over there and she's got a grin on her face, we know that we probably are going to hear about it when we get in the locker room. So that's kind of her style. It's quiet. It's, again, not a lot of timeouts during matches, and she's taken several timeouts tonight. So that tells you how much this match means to Coach Aaron Hoffman.
Yeah. And I admire both coaches
Me
with
too.
their style, you know.
Absolutely.
And there's nothing wrong. There's no wrong style.
No, there's
you
not.
know.
There's not. Just contrast to styles a lot of nights when we have games. Nice serve. Presley Manning.
They needed that aggressive serve to bring those spirits up. And honestly, now we're tied up again, 18-18.
Yep, 18-all. Nice. Deep serve.
Good hands in defense.
Oh, a little bit of miscommunication there between Presley Manning and Hayden Walter. All right, Kendall hits back in for the Hornets. She's going to serve and run the offense. Madison hit Monroe back in on the front row. So we'll see what difference this makes. Mallory Mayberry consulting with Coach about something that was going on, so she wanted to clear something up or have a conversation, point something out to the coach. Back set to Manning. Little bump set. There's Kennedy. Picked up nicely. There's a nice bump set to Manning in the front row.
Good coverage. Good coverage again. Taking care of. Manning took a little bit off of it, not a whole lot.
Yeah, and the free ball back over. See what Bell
they
City
do
can
here.
do with this one. Set to the middle.
And that's it.
Bowling finds
It
the
worked.
spot.
It worked.
Kendall Hitt saw it, but couldn't get to it in time. One more tie. 19-all.
Good serve. Good pass. Let's see what they do to get back to their senior.
Oh, and this time she hits the top of the net with the ball. 2019. Bell City. I'm not going to say 20 matters in this particular match because it has not mattered at all.
I feel like these two teams have showed you up with that statement tonight.
They have. But it's been like 2019 or 2018, so it wasn't like it was 20-12. So,
Tip.
nice.
Kendall Hitt does such a great job with that. But
She does.
Bell City read it. We had a great hit by Aniva Bowling.
Oh, and Kit Monroe tried to pick that ball up and cover the block and hit it out of bounds.
Yeah,
Nice
so-
block again for Bell City.
Yeah, so there was a great rally right there. You know, Aniva Bowling hit a great. Emma Ellers dug it up great, but then whenever Monroe went to hit, the other Bowling was ready there for us the block.
22-19. A little bit of a run here by the Bell City Cubs. Coach is going to take her second and final timeout here in set number 4. So we'll take a break. We'll be back here in 30 seconds on Aycorp Sports.
American energy dominance. It's how we secure our future. By harnessing homegrown energy, we fuel our economy, power industries, and drive innovation. At NextEra Energy, we're investing more than any other company to deliver low-cost, reliable energy that powers our country's future. NextEra Energy Resources, ahead of what's next.
And we're back here in the exciting Hornets' Nest tonight. What a match. 22-19 here in set number 4. The visiting Bell City Cubs lead. They're up 2-1. 3 points away from match victory, but they've been there before.
Yeah.
In fact, they were there in set number 3, and the Advanced Hornets were able to come back and win that. So we'll see what happens here in set number 4.
I mean, it's still anyone's game, even though it's 22-19. It really is anyone's game with both of these both of these teams. Both of them are just putting in great defense, great energy, great effort. Again, this is how Southeast Missouri volleyball should be played all the time.
Molly Mannon back to serve, continue to serve for the. Oh my! Tipped it over it tipped the net and went over. Olivia Kennedy with the tip and off hands and out of bounds.
I'm just rocking back and forth.
I know.
Phillip.
22-20. Oh, and Olivia Kennedy back to serve for the Advance Hornets. Wow, it just keeps getting better.
And when you appreciate volleyball, when you see these plays happen and the efforts, it's just like you get so involved. Here we go.
Oh, big, huge hit out of the middle for Gwyneth Bowling. She has been so effective out of the middle today.
She is. She's reading the ball. She's moving her body there in the middle. I'll tell you, that is something that is hard for middles to do, is be able to read where that pass is going, make themselves available to where they can be a threat on the front line.
So Hayden Walter back to serve, 23-20.
Nice save by Hit.
Kendall Hit with the tip there. Good with the bump set. Polly off the hands. Nice pickup by
that wasn't
Presley Manning.
Yeah, that was Manning. That was a great up by Presley Manning.
Yep. So Polly, who had that hit, just back to serve now. Nice serve.
Good recovery.
Good coverage there. A little out of system this time, so the setter Manning was taking herself. There's Sturgeon swinging away. Not much you can do about that. Coach Meyer's not on the court, so she couldn't play it. Timeout for Bell City.
Yeah.
All right, 23-22. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on Aycorp Sports. And we're back here at Advance High School. Well, 23-22. Advance has the serve, 23-22. Coach Meyer calls the timeout, trying to slow it down. Coach Meyer's holding them in the huddle just a little bit longer.
Both coaches are going to try to take
a little bit of mind game going on there, I think. I do think.
Some coaching strategics.
Exactly.
You know?
That's interesting to watch those two go at it with each other. So Pauly back to serve for the Advance Hornets, down 23-22.
And all she needs to do is just get the serve over and in.
Yep. She hits it long, but in.
It was in.
Oh, tough play, but a great save by Bowling. Sturgeon powered that ball down, but oh, what a great pickup.
Wow.
Eiler says, okay, I'll do it, and she gets it. Off hands and out of bounds, tie it up at 23 all. My goodness.
23 all in set 4. Guys, we can't make this up. You're watching it here.
Pauly back to serve again. Long this time and out, 24-23.
Game point.
Match point for the Bell City Cubs. We'll see if this time their match point is magical.
Yeah, and all Bell City needs to do is set up that block and play defense.
Great pass that time. Back outside to Eilers.
Good dig
nice save out of the net. And
let's see what they do here. Good defense. Good.
Defense again. Finds the spot, but covered nicely out there.
Touch.
Bowling with the hit. Outside to Sturgeon. Off the block. Picked up nicely by Manning.
Can she save it?
Oh, and off the back line, off the back to the gym, 25-23.
What a game, Phillip.
Man, what a match for these Bell City Cubs and these Advance Hornets. You got to give them both teams so much credit for just an amazing match.
Yes, both teams came out playing hard. And you know what? Advance Hornets, yes, they lost. However, Bell City had to play to beat them.
Yes, absolutely. No, absolutely.
They had to play to beat them. So being able to walk away, that can at least keep their heads up and saying, you know, they didn't just walk away with it. They had to beat us.
The challenge for Advance is that's a district game.
Yeah, that's gonna.
And so that could come back to haunt them later on. You know, each Bell City lost to Leopold. So depending on what happens between, you know, Thursday night between Leopold and Advance, Leopold may wind up with the #1 seed in Class 1 District 3.
Yeah, and you know, when you play these district games, it means a lot when you win a game. When
Absolutely.
You get how many sets you take them, where you are.
Who you have to play in round number 1, you know.
Yeah, round 1 or round 2, or in the semifinals.
Yeah, the
right?
semifinals is where you usually wind up. So you'd rather play, you know, maybe you'd rather play Meadow Heights than Leopold or Bell City. Or, you know, either way,
I mean, really looking
there's
at
going to be some battles
exactly.
in the second round in the semifinals.
Yeah,
of that,
no
that
matter
tournament.
who gets first, second, third, or fourth. Absolutely, it's gonna. That will
whoever
be
gets
district.
whoever gets #1 gets a bye in the first round. That's the only thing that would be a real advantage. So.
Yes.
All right, well, Coach, that was a lot.
But it was fun.
But it was a blast.
It was
I had
fun.
such a great time. So thank you again for joining us. You'll be back with me in a couple of weeks.
I will.
So that'll be fun. That night, let's see, where are we going to be next time we're together?
I think we're going to be at Jackson, and it's Jackson versus Saxony, I believe, at Jackson.
Jackson versus Saxony at Jackson. That's right. So we'll be back on the air tomorrow night in way less than 24 hours from the Clarkton High School Gymnasium for Clarkton and Malden. We'll see if they can match the intensity we saw here tonight. All right, well, I'm glad to have been a part of this. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in for high school girls volleyball here on Aycorp Sports, and we will see you next time.